I think I did just watch uh, Knight uh, Knight delete a name to make a K, Moxie delete K to make their name, and then Knight deleting Moxie's Viv tag to put another tag in. That's very funny. Um, Gotta clean out the tags.
I
Right.
think I feel like Squirtle should do well in this. I think it's just a lot of bubble and water gun. It's like trying to. Once Bowser leaves the air, I think you can play the game as Squirtle, but you can't make him do that without getting damage yourself or getting a knockdown. And getting a knockdown is not possible without bubble, I think. Like, you don't want to attack into him. I think fighting into him is really dangerous. But like, if BoolAssisted won't hold down, then you can do whatever you want, I guess. Okay, who cares?
Yeah, that was a solid 0 to death just now.
Like, yeah. Like, I think if BoolAssisted's holding down, then that happens. And it's like, okay, now there's no gameplay. It's like CC is still so strong in the game that like you can kind of do whatever you want. Now there's no jump, but it's like Squirtle is fast enough that you can hold all like you control everything because you're so fast. You have bubble, you have water gun, and Bowser can't really deal with it. Squirtle is also a giant like knowledge check of like if you don't know how to play against a character like this, like you just kind of lose.
Yeah, it definitely. And you know, the players in Georgia haven't really had a great Squirtle to practice against until Knight started showing up. Like, I nominally play Squirtle, but I don't enter it very much. And also, Knight and I are on like entirely different levels, so playing me is not really practice for him in the same way. And it's like interesting to see the Georgia scene like adapt to Squirtle and sort of the South Carolina contingent coming in. I feel like they're doing a lot better against them over the last few weeks, but like it's
People just don't get it. Like they just don't know how far he goes. They don't know that like you can't test challenges because they're all disappointed. They don't know how to deal with like water gun or bubble.
see if BoolAssisted can figure it out over the space of one set though. This is loser's quarter, so it is best of 3. So we only got 2 games to really figure it out.
This should best of 5. I'd be first this best of 3.
Oh, it's best of 3. See, Just X and Uber played 2-1. So.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong because that would mean that Knight went from a best of 5 to best of 3 in losers.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm wondering if one of those is correct. Like I think a lot of what you have to do with Squirtle is like play like either very far away or right on top of him because like he can't do a lot if he's like in like a mid-range area. Like he's at his best, he's like coming at you far away with like weird timing, at weird distances, and weird moves. So like if you're on top of him, you can't do a whole lot to like set up. And if you're really far away, then you have time to like actually see him. But if he's at mid-range, you can like choose a lot more space and time to play with.
Yeah, Squirtle's incredibly weird because he's got the like attack range and like speed of like a rushdown character, but like a lot of his hitboxes are like pretty stubby, so like you actually can't rush down like super well against him like a lot of characters, but water gun is so good it makes up for it. Oh, misses the ledge and makes that an even game.
That's like one of those things where it's like there's no reason you can try big.
Yeah. Sometimes you just make a mistake like that and you have to, play through it.
Yeah.
It's definitely caught Knight a couple times.
I don't know if it's like the best thing to go for, but I think it's pretty good. Like knights shown that they just want to walk forward at you.
Oh, a little early.
That was hard because like B has a lot of range. Bowser's so big that like you need to be a lot more.
Yeah, I think if he'd waited even a little bit, he would have gotten waterfall.
Yeah, you need to be a lot
died.
more precise when you grab ledge, like to get your invincibility. Because like you don't maintain ledge like you do melee when you roll. You only have it for like while you're invincible. That's an Ubby, I think. I do think BoolAssisted could be playing more around like shield and then Ubby, because like when Knight bounces off you with side B, like you can't go very far. Like Ubby is giant and strong as shit.
Yeah, I think it would. I don't think it works whenever whenever Knight like bounces off a shield and goes up onto the platform like he's been doing. But he's done it a couple times, like where he's a little more on the middle of the stage or the edge of the stage there in it.
Yeah, okay,
And that could be a bead, definitely.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think this one might not have been supposed to have been a Vincent 3.
Yeah.
Switching to Luigi.
Yeah, I don't mind this. But yeah, like I think playing around shield could be good because Knight hasn't shown that they're going for grab that much. At least versus Bowser. So it's like having a B is just like such a big like don't fuck with me, go away kind of move where it's like then you need to like convince him to like do something else. And then once you start grabbing these punches and stuff, like before that, like you shield, like you can't do anything. This is weird. I don't. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just try another character out, and switching mid-set is, you know, always gonna be a little hard.
He did set out the Luigi like special books tag, so like I would be surprised I could still play Luigi. That kill, that's crazy. How okay,
Yeah, up B's like a surprisingly very good move from Squirtle.
If the ceiling is this low, I feel like this is not a great stage to go. You could have gone like Smash Bros instead.
Get some movement practice in, warming the Luigi up between stocks.
Oh, you go under, down air. Okay. Yeah, that was the D-pad match, for sure.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's for the Luigi.
Yeah. I think that was not quite good DI. Like, Luigi's floatier than he is heavy, so you want to hold, like, a little bit less in. Just even, like, too vertical. Especially for this stage. It's like that's a low ceiling. People also aren't trying to edge guard Knight, where it's like, people are giving up too much real estate underneath the stage, where it's like, if you go, like, behind waterfall, it can't hit you.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that in his set against C-Money. Yes. And then Knight kind of mixed it up by starting sweet spotting the ledge and made it harder.
Well, it's like Darth, where it's like it only hits above and in front of him. So it's like if you're there, you can win. But like, so what you want to do instead is jump over him and then grab the ledge that way. And when he lands on stage, you just let him like sweep down or something. So like, I think at this point it's pretty over. Like, this is hard to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right that like very few people are edge guarding Knight the way like a person, people who like would be really familiar with the matchup and comfortable in it would, because that waterfall is big and it only takes getting hit with it a couple times to like scare you off of it for a while.
It's scary, but like if you like, it's only scary if you don't know.
Exactly.
And like people don't know what the hell Squirtle is, so it's like, oh, dead.
Dead. All right. So then it's gonna have Knight BoolAssisted. No, sorry,